Voilà. Ok. On va voir.
People leave you or they die. That's the only way anything ends.
Dennis, bitter and jaded. He's even worse than the last time we spoke.
Et du coup, j'ai oublié de prendre du médoc. Bah, je vais le prendre ici. Je vous mets une cinématique et puis je vais me couper la voix.
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think
Oh,
he
flemme de
didn't
couper
die
ma
on
voix.
impact. Instead, he roasted to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So, I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
Très bien. Toi là. Non. Super. Et oui, du coup je vais boire un coup. Et ça j'ai déjà regardé. Ok, très bien.
It does look tempting.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
You never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He was always good with Joan, though Kathy did the heavy lifting. Took her to school, fed her, clothed her, and Nick would pick her up. Play dad for a few hours. Mostly she'd just sit in the office drawing. He'd drop her back off with her mom after dinner.
Greater men have done far less by their daughters. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed. Few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? Do you have no control over her? Ethan can lose his
I wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
I'll send her a text. Make sure she's gonna be okay.
Est-ce que ça va? Ouais, je pouvais juste pas rester là. Merci d'avoir demandé. Sois prudente, d'accord? Oh non, il va être bourré. Ouais, il va être bourré. Il va faire des conneries.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if Joan got inside your head with her whole dad mystery death thing. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh? Stop pushing me. Stop always poking at me. You just won't quit. I'm trying to help. And helpful tip number 602, beer doesn't solve any of this.
Déjà, c'est
You're
qui
back
lui?
out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
Il va faire des conneries. Il va aussi crever sur la route. Comme son frère. Enfin, non, son ami. Pardon. Ok, 9h15.
Checkout was at 9. Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? I can't think straight. I need to wait for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
Ouais, t'es en mauvais état, hein. Non, ça va, il a pas l'air de vomir. Bon. Il est 9h là? 9h30?
Oh, my head. How many of these did I take?
Antidouleur?
God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple. Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed.
Je sais pas pourquoi, je sens qu'il a vomi aux toilettes, lui. Alors, frigo. T'as pas un petit truc à boire?
Please let there be water.
C'est la bière encore.
No, no more beer. I need water.
En cas.
No, no food. I'll just throw it all up.
Non, non, y a rien. Ah, bouteille. Bouteille de
Is
quoi?
that? No, that's not water.
Vodka.
That is
Yes.
vodka, the opposite of water.
Ouais, non, y a rien. Y a rien au-dessus, non.
No water, of course. Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud. At least it won't take me long to get my things.
Oh, les toilettes sont clean. Commence pas. Ouais, non. On verra la chemise après.
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
Cas où, pas qu'il y ait une cinématique. Lavabo, lavabo. Examiner. Mets-toi un peu d'eau sur la gueule. Il boit de l'eau, justement.
I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
Quoi, il y a du sang dessus? Oups. Ouais. Mais c'est pas le tien.
That's
Oh
not
merde.
good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Oula. Ok, on entre dans le monde un petit peu plus dark. Ah, c'est moi qui le contrôle, ok.
Sam,
Encore.
be more careful. Breathe. Focus.
Ok, je vais les esquiver en fait. Ok, ok. Attends, c'est bien dur. Danger derrière toi. Je suis un meurtrier. Prison. Tu es un meurtrier. Abandonne. Il a peur. Peur de lui-même. Coupable. Fuis, planque-toi, fuis. Je me rattrape. J'ai mon micro qui me tombe dessus.
Find the way to calm down.
C'est le faire ça en fait. Aïe. J'arrive pas à aller jusqu'au bout en fait.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Faut trouver la bonne porte. Est-ce que c'est une porte où il n'y a rien qu'il faut que j'aille? Peut-être la porte verte? On le rattrape. Ok. C'est mort, lui, j'ai réussi. Mais non mais... J'arrive pas.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself. Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear. You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
Quoi? Je comprends rien. Pourquoi il y a 3 mois? C'est des miroirs.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. Hide. It's never happened. Going on. Get far away. Don't think. Just go. As far, as fast as I can. If I run, I'll keep running. Then you face what happened. Answers.
Je partirais bien sur lui.
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers. I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol? You're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. I'm gonna take it slow and be cautious, don't worry. Yeah, telling people not to worry always works. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Il habite dans sa tête. Pourquoi Twin Mirror? Je comprends pas pourquoi ce nom. Twin, c'est les jumeaux. Mirror, miroir. Est-ce que du coup, celui qui nous parle dans sa tête, c'est notre jumeau? Je sais pas. Oui, j'allais dire jumal. Un jumal des jumeaux.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter. I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt. Ethan and his parents. And I'm guessing that's his sister. He always thought they'd run the bar together.
Ok, peut-être des options de dialogue.
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Ok. Produit nettoyable. C'est parti.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First,
Oula, il y a une baston.
look around, figure out what happened.
J'arrive pas.
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Second verre. J'ai eu quelqu'un d'autre qui a bu. C'est les toilettes. Quelqu'un a détruit ça. Oh, j'espère pas.
Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
Ok. On récolte les indices. Hein. Ça, micro. Allez. ZQSD. Merde. Je suis pas douée à ce jeu. Hein. Mince, j'aurais jamais dû faire ça. Oh non, c'est bon. Faut que je remonte. Ouh! Ça passe, ça passe. Ah! Revenez là. Mince, je fais droite, il l'a pas pris. Pas très grave, là, dans tous les cas, j'ai gagné. Je pense, hein. À moins que je sois vraiment trop nulle. Faut que je les attire. Oh bah oui, je suis vraiment trop nulle en fait. Game over.
I finally beat Nick's high score.
Oh, je l'ai
Wish
quand
you
même
were here
battu.
to take it back.
Oula, oui, il y a bien eu une
What
baston.
knocked this clock off the pillar?
Table renversée.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
Égratigné, ok.
Ripped. Did this happen
Déchireur.
yesterday, or was it always like that? It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it? It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Et après la suite des indices doit être dehors, je suppose. Non, je peux pas sortir. Bon. C'est quoi ma quête? Rassembler des preuves sur l'assaillant. J'ai pas tout fait là? Je fais le tour. Ça je l'ai fait, j'ai fait ça. C'est quoi là le papier? Ouais, non. Là, je peux pas revenir. Sol collant. Ah, la casquette de Joël. Je ne sais pas qui est Joël.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it
Est-ce
out
que
after
c'était le
all.
gars qui m'a embrouillé au début? À dire que oui. La musique est creepant. Grosse ambiance. Bon, par contre, je veux quand même gagner à ça. Pourquoi j'arrive pas? Bon, je vais pas y arriver. S, jouer. Je veux gagner. Entrer. Village tryhard. Je veux réussir. Ouais, je secure alors. Putain mais... Oups. Je fais que de me faire avoir. En fait, il faut que je revienne par là à droite, mais c'est pas facile vu que ça c'est en face. Allez, toi, tu reviens là. Vas-y, maintenant on s'en fiche de manger les fantômes. Et une droite. J'ai gagné. Yes. Ah oui, mais mince, j'ai oublié qu'il y avait une suite. Mince, j'aurais dû passer par en bas. Pas grave, j'ai battu le score.
I finally beat Nick's high score. Wish he were here to take it back.
Où est le dernier indice? Enfin, le dernier, j'en sais rien, mais... Où sont les indices? Je suis aveugle ou ça se passe comment? Ah, mais voilà, mettez-la.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for. a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Kirkland. Pharmacien. Buvait beaucoup d'eau, excellent pour les maux de tête.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Rassembler les preuves. Mais... Pourquoi, par contre... Eh. Il y a un réel problème là. Voilà. Pas la guitare? Il y avait une guitare là avant? Non. Pourquoi j'arrive pas à trouver la suite? C'est un autre contrôle que je ne comprends pas, mais bon. Oh là, par contre, oui. Là, j'ai beaucoup de personnages. Oh, ok. J'ai avoir la flemme de lire. Ça, c'est vrai. Je check un peu tout, hein. C'est toi, oui. Toi, Joël, oui. Quoi, aucun choix. J'en sais rien. Je peux pas sortir. Ça va m'énerver, hein. Je vais devoir aller chercher sur internet, j'y crois pas. Serpillard, non. Un petit truc ici, là. Non. Bon, allez, je vais chercher sur internet, ça va m'énerver sinon. Y'a pas. Ok.
A few moments later.
Je suis juste aveugle. Toutoulou. On va faire comme si de rien n'était. Alors, où est-ce que je peux trouver un indice? Oh tiens, on peut examiner la scène. Ok.
The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. DG.
Ah,
Dennis's
Denis.
initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night.
Parfait.
Just gotta think it through.
Et comment on réfléchit? Espace. Comment on réfléchit?
At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through. Find out what really happened.
Répondez à la question puis commencez à formuler une hypothèse.
My memory ends here. But there's two glasses. Who was here with me?
Où est-ce que ça a commencé?
I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously.
D'accord. Mais ensuite, on est allé où précisément? Je pense que je me suis énervée. Que je l'ai poussé sur la table.
If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Faire les piliers. Sur la scène. Où est-ce que ça a fini? C'est deux seuls ronds que j'ai? Oui. Avec où est-ce que ça a fini? Et où est-ce que ça a continué? Ouais, celle-là, je l'ai poussée sur la table. Ou il m'a poussé vers la table. Ah, vers les piliers, vers l'entrée.
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
Je pense aussi, hein. Ça expliquerait ça. Puis ensuite, il s'est énervé. C'est quoi si je fais vers les piliers?
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
En vrai, moi je vois bien hein, vers l'entrée là.
Broken glass, damaged
Ça
seat.
expliquerait ça.
It's possible the fight made its way over here.
Ok, et où est-ce que ça a fini? Ce serait au comptoir, non. Près du jukebox, non. Sur la scène,
Looks
non.
like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Là, il y avait la casquette. Là, il y avait le truc du... Quelqu'un qui disait buvez de l'eau. Et là-bas, il y avait le truc de Tony. Joël casquette. Tony bracelet. Joël casquette. Hugues carte de visite. Non, pas Denis. Attends, qui était Denis déjà? Je me souviens plus. Denis, où es-tu? C'est toi. Ça peut pas être toi, je pense. J'hésite entre Hugues et Joël.
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few. The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly. That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few.
Moi, je partirais sur ça. Sur Joël.
That can't be right.
Ouais.
It doesn't match the damage done to the room. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Là, la casquette serait peut-être partie par là-bas. Ou bien non, c'était du coup, ça a fini au jukebox. Ouais, non.
This doesn't fit with the thing I found.
Objet box. Oui, mais du coup, la scène ne serait pas...
The jukebox is not...
Aïe. Oui, mais du coup, là, ça expliquerait pas la scène.
If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess. That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. Looks like not even... I have the complete picture
Okay.
now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an
Fuck
audience.
off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex.
Et
Who
c'est
do
là
you
que ça va
blame
me tourner.
more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him.
You think it's him?
I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in. Time to leave if you're leaving.
Non, moi je reste.
You'll want to apologize. Trust me.
God damn. Sam? You're not here to rob me, right?
Ethan, no, I'm not here to rob you.
Oh, good. I won't have to break your legs.
I'm here to apologize about last night.
Ah, I thought that might be the case. Don't sweat it. This place gets busted up once a month.
Sounds rough.
I guess it is what it is. Buy a bar, you gotta run a bar, you know? I'll take cleaning up your dumbass mess over dealing with family any day.
Ethan, did anything weird happen last night?
Well, you and Dennis beat the crap out of each other, and then you left. And now I gotta clean it up. Don't worry about it too much. No one's on their best behavior after losing a loved one. I know I'm not. At least my sister isn't dead. She's just ruining her life. She wants to be called Kayla now.
Ruining her life?
Yeah, living in some commune. Dropped out of school. Life of a heathen.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, and I feel like she makes most of them. Sam, I got a lot of your mess to clean up. So if you could, leave.
I got places to be anyways.
Oh non, je peux pas
See
l'aider.
you around, Ethan.
Ah, je suis un petit peu déçue. J'aurais vraiment voulu l'aider là par contre parce que j'ai foutu de la merde dans son bar.
course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today. Maybe see if anything jogs my memory. I've heard worse plans. Basswood's small. If Dennis came through Main Street, someone saw him.
Oh, t'es là.
Now doesn't seem like the best time to bother her.
Ah. Tu t'en fous, elle t'aime bien. Allez.
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Oh, un ptérodactyle. Je crois que ça s'appelle comme ça. Je suis pas
Did you
sûre.
get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally. I heard you asking about my dad last night.
Well, I guess I wasn't very subtle, was I?
No, you were not. Did you find out anything about my dad?
Not yet.
C'est compliqué.
Not really, at least.
Let me know if you find anything. Please. I feel like I need something.
T'inquiète, je
It's
te
just
dirai tout.
this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science. And just... when I imagine myself in the future, I just don't... I don't know. I don't see this place. Or these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just...
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love.
Oh.
I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
Gross. Okay, well that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
Bon,
I got grown-up stuff I gotta do.
I've got kid stuff I gotta see about. So we're both busy.
It's tough seeing her like this. Seems she got older by 6 years in just 2.
je sais pas elle a quel âge. Bref, on va continuer. Je peux aller jusqu'où
No luck
comme
so
ça?
far,
Ouais,
but I
ok.
should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
Ah,
A
ah, mais on va
statue
m'engueuler.
honoring miners. Pretty meaningless now.
On va m'engueuler, c'est moi qui fais fermer le truc. Ah. Oh là, lui il va me mettre un bon coup dans la gueule. Je vais avoir flou.
Joe.
Sam? You old bridge
Oh, c'est bon, je
jumper,
connais.
you
Ok.
been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
Maybe a little. But don't worry. It's hard for me to blame them.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I can just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old Iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight. I don't imagine Walter had obituaries in mind when he became editor-in-chief.
Bon. Bonjour, madame. Vous n'avez pas vu Denis?
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
Alors, Nicole. Ouais, on va dire que je suis de
I
passage.
suppose. I grew up here. Been gone for a couple of years. I'm not staying long.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
Très bien. Toi, là.
No luck so far, but I
D'accord.
should keep digging around.
Dommage.
Someone must have seen Dennis.
On va continuer notre petite recherche.
Remember when this whole celebration used to be twice as big? Back when this town wasn't just a dead horse we all keep kicking. Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
Do I really have a choice? Or are you just gonna guilt me with the social contract till I agree?
The second one. You always were a character.
Ah non, ok. Je trouvais ça un peu salé.
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers?
Oula.
The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
Ouais.
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
On dirait ce que moi je lisais quand j'étais
She says she's
petite.
gonna be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am
Aw.
going to be an entomologist. I'm
I'm gonna study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a micro-animal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So, can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this! No matter what.
Allez.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it!
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see
On dirait moi quand j'étais petite, c'est mignon.
Yeah, likewise, but...
I wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her, because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Ah, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything, but these last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean. Well, hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
Je n'écoutais pas vraiment. Non. Je suis d'accord.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. Ah, but look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis? No, it's odd actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings. Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. You three always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
Ça va, ça va.
It's been, well, you know cruise control? I've been on cruise control.
You might miss it once it's gone. Life rarely lets you coast for long. You look well.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
I know, Christina. Not right now, I gotta go.
Ok, donc il n'est pas passé là et c'est étrange. Je m'en souviendrai.
The cost. Right, so the overhead would
You seem real
be,
engrossed.
Oh, I'm sorry, hun. Just balancing the books. I'm trying to.
How you doing? You managed to keep the books balanced?
About as well balanced as a snake with 4 balls.
That sounds uncomfortable, at the very least.
Something my grandfather used to say. Still don't know what it means, but it works in almost any situation. Anyway, the past is the past. I just accepted a big business opportunity, which makes tidying up my books in time extra important, even if it kills me.
Who'd be crazy enough to invest in basswood now?
A good man, that's who. Have you met Hugh Kirkland already? The new pharmacist.
Ouais,
He's
j'ai
helping me
croisé.
with a few improvements. Angel investing. Can you believe it?
I actually can't. What did he ask for in return?
Oh dear, I can't believe you're so cynical at your age. People in small towns do help each other, every now and again. That's not just something that happens on made-for-TV movies.
You still have Basswood's best coffee?
Ah, honey, you know we've never had that. That's over at the police station. Bess takes her coffee very seriously. Puts mine to shame. She pays out of pocket for real high-end stuff. I'd never make the margins work. Not that my margins have been cutting it lately. It's just been a bit slow the last few years. All over town, really.
That's just a rough patch. People will adapt. We just need time.
It's not always easy to look on the bright side when you're trying to make it through. But you know us, we always make it through. For example, I thought we'd never have another Miners' Day, but here we are.
It feels strange being back here. I don't think I've been in your cafe in a while.
Almost 2.5 years. Anna kept coming in, but you stopped.
You noticed that?
I could tell you two dears weren't gonna make it. It broke my heart.
Sounds like you knew before I did.
Gotta have one eye on the customer and one eye on the books. Not that I really want to keep an eye on the books, mind you. Say, hun, would you mind if I finish this?
Oh yeah, of course. Good luck with your book balancing.
Mm-hmm.
Ok, très bien. Faut qu'on trouve Denis. Serveur.
Hey man, thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh right, you're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
You could say that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
So quiet there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
Café.
Not very inspired.
Est-ce que je peux écrire un truc? Du café.
That's a good one.
Pas mal celle-là. Mon âme est comme ce café, naturellement noir mais presque buvable à casser de lait. Est-ce que non, si? Oh!
Well, that's not spelled right. Not even close.
Oula. Passez une très bonne journée. Sincerely good day. Bah voilà. Très bien. Et on ne trouve toujours pas Denis. Où est-il? Monsieur. C'est vous Denis? Homme en train de travailler. Oh, il est sur Excel. On va le laisser. Plante. Oh, The Last quoi? Ah non, The Last Man. Oh non, j'ai cru que c'était The Last of Us. The Last Guardian.
Glad to see Joan hasn't changed too much.
Perdu, pas de récompense. J'ai perdu un livre intitulé Engrenage infernal. C'est le 6ème de la série Tardigrade Men. Si vous le trouvez, veuillez le rapporter à Christina et me faire passer le message. Merci.
Cowboy must have lost his keys.
Déclan. C'est le flic. Et les post-it, on peut pas les lire. Cupcake.
Christina, always bringing positivity.
Concours de cupcake, apportez vos créations les plus créatives et les plus délicieuses. Le ou la gagnante repartira avec 3 douzaines de cupcakes. Inspirez-nous avec les cupcakes de vos rêves. Le concours de cupcake est de retour. Super ça. Leçon de guitare.
I need to.
Faut que.
Different priorities,
Okay.
I guess.
Leçon de guitare. Il faut que j'apprenne à jouer de la guitare. Si quelqu'un est prêt à me l'apprendre, appelez-moi. Sympa. J'ai pas un téléphone d'ailleurs moi? I. Non. F. On va tester toutes les touches. Non. Apparemment non. On va partir. Salut Fire TNT. Coucou. Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Ou devrais-je dire Fire TNT? Alors, du coup, où est Denis? Petit préféré d'Anna. C'est con après ce qui s'est passé hier soir. Oh, vaisseau spatial. Oh.
A perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
Merde. J'ai jeté un objet par terre, super.
Now I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
Ah, il est là.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just...
Ah.
I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Je crois que c'est lui.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
Ah non, apparemment c'est pas lui.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
C'est juste un SDF bourré.
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin. Where's you at day after day? It grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Je peux pas parler au gars?
Sorry, Sam, I'm still on duty. I wouldn't want anyone making off.
Maison à vendre. Est-ce que je vois l'électricité est plutôt forte? On va éviter d'y aller, hein. Ah. Drugstore.
Maybe Kathy will know something.
Droguerie.
Or that new pharmacist.
Ouvrir. Au moins le son de ta voix, on n'entend presque rien. Ouais, bah elle est à fond et puis voilà. Donc c'est compliqué. Voilà. Sinon je peux baisser le son du jeu et puis les viewers augmentent. Je vais checker ça juste après.
Yo, get out the way.
You move. I'm the one coming in.
Fuck you.
That's enough.
Ok, je vais checker ça. Touk. Voilà, je refais un petit équilibrage. D'ailleurs, eux, ils parlent vachement fort, je me rends compte. Voilà, ça devrait être un peu mieux.
Not uncommon for miners to end up in those once they get black lungs.
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your condition?
I have a condition?
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you? It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestine starts to dissolve, and your half-digested food starts to leak out into your blood. I'm trying to find something for it, and if it doesn't help, it can't hurt. I'm glad someone took over this old drugstore. Can you imagine? This town without a pharmacy would be like, well, me with a hole in my gut.
Wow.
I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
Oh, yes. Always.
Ok, on va parler à Hugues. Mais d'abord, on check un peu. Fichard dépression. Journée des mineurs. La mine a été fermée, mais en fait toujours là.
Miner's Day always ends up exactly the same. Relaxing in its constancy. Still here after all these years. She followed Nick to Basswood, but never liked it. Hiking is an activity best done alone on a Sunday afternoon.
Ok, on va aller parler à Hugues. Hugues, viens là. J'ai besoin d'un truc. Ah, diplôme de pharmacie. Très bien. Pour rassurer les clients.
He looks like those doctors you see on commercials.
Oula. Ok. Hugues, parle-moi de Denis. Vu que t'étais là hier soir.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend.
Ok, donc t'as vu la bataille. Ok. Enfin, la baston. C'est ce qu'on m'a dit, j'ai la gueule de bois. C'est ce qu'on m'a dit.
Yeah, I got to hear all about it secondhand. Really not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl, I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys, but you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Tu sais où il est?
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
You really don't need to say things like
2,000 years later.
On continue.
It's true. The mind was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
Non, c'est bon.
I'll stop bothering.
J'ai la flemme de faire tous les dialogues.
Get going anyways.
Not a bother at all. It's always a pleasure. Do come see me again.
Ok, très bien. Ça ne me dit toujours pas où est Denis. Ah, les messages. Je serai en train de bosser au café pendant une bonne partie de la journée. J'aimerais vraiment qu'on parle si tu es toujours là. Anna. Bon, on va y aller. D'abord, je me retourne. Toi, là, je t'ai parlé? Cathy. Cathy?
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
So, the wake.
None of us were on our best behavior. Nick would have been happy you showed up, no matter how anything else went. I left early myself to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what I
just
Oui, je
want
m'ambiance sur
her
la
to be
musique.
a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right.
Ah.
Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
Ouais, on va y aller. Et on va essayer de voir si Anna est là. madame. Ah, ok, on va directement voir Anna. Je suppose. Je suis pas sûre. Check juste un petit détail. Alors. Toc. Ok, terminé. Oui, je suis là. Elle a dit qu'elle était au bar. Je pense pas qu'il y en ait un là-bas. Ah, elle est là. Ok, c'est parti. C'est de pas rater... Oula, de pas rater notre entrée. Je rappelle pour ceux qui rejoignent. Bienvenue sur Twin Mirror. Je découvre le jeu. Donc ne me spoilez pas, merci. Voilà. Petit résumé du jeu. Lui, Sam Higgs, vient de perdre son meilleur ami. Donc hier, il y a eu les obsèques, il y a eu une fête, ça a mal tourné, il y a eu une baston. Il s'est réveillé avec un t-shirt en sang. On essaie de retrouver l'autre gars de la baston. Il s'appelle Denis. Et elle, c'est son ex.
So, I hear you got in a fight after I left the wake?
Honestly, if it happened again, I'd have hit him again. He was asking for it.
That does sound like Dennis.
Trop d'interruptions. Faut que je vois comment régler ce problème. Il y a des gens qui viennent me parler.
Why? Afraid your powerful blows laid him up?
So, what are you working on?
I'm working on an article on how nature does its best to reclaim the land after a strip mining operation. Why are you looking for Dennis? I can tell something has you spooked. I can always tell.
Go on. Tell her. You could honestly use a non-imaginary person to confide in. She might slow me down. Or try to involve the cops. She might do those things, yes. Or she might be someone who you can trust. Who can help.
Pas facile. Lui dire ou lui cacher? Allez, lui cacher. Je suis cette team là, moi.
I just want to apologize to him for what happened yesterday.
Well, he's probably working at the Basswood Jungle. He's there most weekends.
Thank you. I'll check that out.
We're not gonna have coffee? Okay, bye then.
Je préfère rien lui dire au cas où. Pour pas que ça me retombe dessus après. Mais j'ai aucune idée de si c'est la bonne décision ou pas. On verra bien. Ok. J'ai oublié où il était. Basswood Jungle. Basswood Jungle, c'est où? Bannière commémorative. De musique. Prague. Je prends ma voiture. Ah non, c'est l'église, ok.
At least the basswood jungle is still standing.
Ok. Je sais pas si c'est une église. Non, c'est une
It's not
mairie.
worth it. No one works on a Sunday. Well, no one except me.
On va voir, on va voir. C'est parti. Ah,
Locked.
bah oui. Ça aurait été trop simple.
My. Look what we got here. Showing
Oh,
your
no.
face in town again. I thought you were smarter than that. But I'm glad we ran into you. We have unfinished business after all.
Joel, look.
Careful. I don't want to have this conversation again. We clear?
Crystal, we're good.
Good.
Declan's right down the street.
This is a small town. There's not enough room for you in it.
Sympa. Tac, allez, on va rentrer par cette porte.
Been a while. This place used to be my home, or at least felt like it. Where is Dennis? He should be in here.
Ouais, non, on va arrêter de faire le tour de tout, je pense. Quoique, attends, là, il y a un PC qui est allumé. On va y aller. Je vais checker du coup là. Il y a rien. Allez, checker le PC. Pas très légal, mais bon. Oula! Oups.
Dennis,
Alors là, c'est pas moi.
what happened? Who?
Il s'est pris une balle? On dirait bien.
Is that how I got blood on me? Did I?
Non, j'y crois pas. Non, je peux pas l'avoir tué.
You can do this, Sam. When you focus, you can think through any problem. Sam, no, don't think about that. Don't let it in. Keep going. You got this. Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it.
Très bizarre comme jeu.
This is Dennis's office.
must be some clues around. Sam, keep it together. You can solve this. Figure this out before Dennis dies again and the panic overwhelms you. The chair is pretty far away from the desk, but I don't think that's important. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this? Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go? The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun. There's nothing useful in those drawers. Dennis had his gun on him. The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun.
Où est l'arme? Étui de pistolet.
His gun is gone. He had it earlier. Where did it go? Trying to figure out the shooter's face is a waste of time. His gun is gone. He had it earlier. Where did it go? The shooter used Dennis's gun, but I didn't have it this morning. And how did I get the blood on me? A blood trail leads off. Someone or something moved through it. Me? The blood has been disturbed. By what? The blood pooled where Dennis fell, so the body was moved. If I moved it, that's how the blood got on my shirt. I have the complete picture now.
Ok.
The blood on the shirt was Dennis's, but I didn't kill him. I found him dead. Blackout drunk, panicked. I stumbled to my car. Luckily, I ended up back at the hotel and not wrapped around a pole. Now, I know I didn't do it. The police, though, may not feel the same way. I need to search the area. See if I can find out why someone would murder Dennis. I need to find out why Dennis was killed. It may have something to do with Nick. Dennis's computer is still signed in. Seems like a good place to start.
Marie Gardner. Frank Gardner. Comment le monde fonctionne vraiment? Frank Gardner.
Whatever Nick was looking into seemed big, but he said it fizzled out.
C'est Walt, désolé de te décevoir, mais je décide. D'accord.
Emails between Nick and Dee. They're talking in codes. Nothing stated clearly. They didn't want to risk anyone learning of their meetings. Smart. Someone was watching. The puzzle comes together. Dennis was reading everyone's emails. He found out that Nick hadn't stopped his investigation like he'd told Walter. And that Nick was still talking to some informant. Then he decided to tell me. And now he's dead. I need to look through any notes Nick
Et s'expliquerait pourquoi il est mort.
check Walter's computer. They have to have something for me to go on.
Donc ce serait pas un accident.
Nick must have left some notes behind somewhere. Walter also might have something on Nick's one. I should look around. There's a lot of junk in here, but none of it is useful to me.
Oh, c'est triste. Oh. Encore une note qui devrait mettre au placard.
No one deserves this.
Salé, hein. On va trouver, on va trouver. Allez, go. Nick. Placard, panneau. Tim et Cathy.
They don't even work here anymore. Someone should really clean up this board. Valid question. Still not sure.
J'essaye de lire.
Nick's handwriting.
Soprano.
Paranoid about forgetting things.
23h41. Quoi 23h41? Et des photos de lieux. Ok.
If I had the code, I could get in here.
23h41. Sûrement.
It was a good guess, just not the right one. I should keep looking. Nick, Anna, and me.
Non, si tu la prends, ça sera... Si tu fais n'importe quoi avec, ils sauront que t'es passé par là. Donc vaut mieux pas.
The only thing she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them. Nick's computer is missing. Took it home to work or stolen?
Quelqu'un l'aurait pris?
Nick was always more a fan of beer than working late.
Je vais dérouler au pepperoni dans le frigo, ne travaille pas trop tard. PS, la prochaine fois, c'est ton tour, Anna. D'accord, donc quelqu'un aurait pris son PC. Garçon de ferme, placard de Nick. On va essayer différemment.
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it. I should keep looking.
T'inquiète pas, je vais trouver.
something like 10,000 combinations. I doubt I'll
C'est
stumble
pas 41-23.
I should keep looking.
Dernier que j'essaye. 23h41. Il reste... Non, 39 minutes. Ouais, non. J'ai un peu la flemme. Ok, bah on va continuer. Ah, les bureaux d'en face. Rien du tout. « 31-21 ». Je peux le lire.
4 digits. Wonder if that's the new code for the archives.
Ce serait pas très malin de l'écrire comme ça en fait, mais bon. Pas aussi malin que le 23 quelque chose là. J'ai oublié le code. C'était ça, oui.
Your obsessive snooping pays off.
Ah, c'est elle. C'est elle qui l'a dessiné.
Nick always kept extensive records of his work. He was almost obsessive. How could there be so little information regarding his last investigation? Nick was looking into the impact the closure of the mine had on Basswood. What was he looking for?
Le chômage est grimpé en flèche, ça oui. C'est aplati en gros au cours de l'année dernière. Faites intensité un rebond, les chiffres ont l'air bons, tendance ou exception. Ok.
Nick was traveling all over. Train tickets, hotel bills, out of state even. He was tracking something. Or someone.
Plus quelqu'un, je pense. Nick Waltron, Virginie à Floride, avec le 254.
Nick had a contact. Same name as in the email. He was onto something big.
Tu viens eux, mais qu'il y a peut-être des infos utiles. Dès me rencontre avec D, il y a vraiment quelque chose là-dessus, à supposer qu'il ne soit pas en train de raconter des conneries. Il veut toujours qu'on se retrouve dans les endroits sinistres, il a dû mater trop de films. Avec D, il a fallu que je lui paye le petit-déj et il a dit qu'on ne pouvait plus se revoir. On dirait que c'était une impasse. Je croyais l'avoir perdu, content qu'il soit à nouveau prêt à parler. Tous les mois, il y a un nouveau truc. D'accord, mais il n'y en a pas plus. C'est ça qui me paraît louche. Referme. Ah, il a pas refermé, super. Je ne peux pas. Walt, c'est toi Walt? Non, c'est pas toi. C'est qui Walt? C'est toi? Non, toi c'est Denis. Toi c'est Denis, toi c'est Nick. Ouais, Walt. Walt, c'était le boss. On va voir. Plaque à mon nom, Samuel. Mon vieux bureau. Donc oui, j'ai bien été flic. Il fut un temps. Distributeur. Et là, ça doit être le bureau de Walt. Plaque au nom d'Anna. Anna a aussi bossé ici. Plaque au nom de Walt. Walter, avec son drapeau derrière. Très stylé. Oh non, le mot de passe. Impossible à trouver. Saisir le mot de passe. Walt Dodson. Forgot your password.
Hopefully his password reminder isn't some esoteric book. Ugh. My heart's desire.
Désir de mon cœur.
My heart's desire.
Anna?
Person, but also a place. There might be something around here that hints at Walter was never tech savvy. He just uses words that mean something to him. There's a good chance there's a clue in his office.
Je dirais peut-être... Bah yes.
A few inches later.
Heureux. Voilà. Petit appel. On continue. Et d'ailleurs, on va bientôt arrêter. Parce qu'il est 18h. On a commencé à 15h. Vous savez quoi? Dès que l'action change, on arrête. Photo d'une femme. Tu connais son nom? Non? Photo d'un bureau.
Photo Walter took of his first desk on his first day of work. Nick inherited it.
Nick en a hérité. Peut-être une info dans le truc de Nick. Basswood.
After he saw the boost in traffic the Haven got. Basswood is his blood and soul. Wouldn't surprise me if he said it as his password.
Ouais, c'est ça, Basswood. Ça va pas être ça. Oh!
Let's see what secrets you got in here, Walter.
Alors, boîte de réception. Lire. Alors, Bess, je voulais te faire part de tous mes sincères remerciements pour ton aide. Tu es une érudite et une sainte. Quoi qu'il en soit, il semblerait que je me sois fait du souci pour rien. Merci d'avoir apaisé mon esprit inquiet, Walt. Voici le rapport sur l'accident de Nick. Ça fait un moment que tu ne m'avais pas demandé ce genre de choses. Il n'y a rien de bien intéressant là-dedans. Encore une journée qui finit mal sur le bord de route. Les routes de Virginie occidentale nous prennent plus de nos fils que ne le font les armées à feu. On va voir le fichier. 35 ans. Modèle de la voiture. Écrasé contre un arbre entouré de débris. Le feu a pris un impact pour celui-ci. A brûlé alors que Nick était sur le siège conducteur. Trace de freinage suggère que le conducteur a été surpris par un animal et a quitté la route à grande vitesse. Par un animal?
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Nick would never drive without his seatbelt on.
Airbag déployé, ceinture n'était pas attachée, vitres relevées. Probablement ivre et a oublié de s'attacher. Le feu a consommé une zone restreinte autour de la voiture mais ne s'est pas propagé. Impossible de déterminer si le conducteur était vivant au moment de la collision. Mais si c'était le cas, il n'a pas survécu au feu. Traumatisme crânien, inhalation de fumée et brûlure sont toutes des causes possibles du décès. Il gardait toujours sa vitre baissée. Oula! Il va se faire choper? Non.
Walter got the police report from Bess. Nick was supposedly drunk at the wheel, which doesn't sound like him. And his seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong. Walter seemed to buy it, but I don't know if I do. He loves all his first editions, but Alice in Wonderland always came
Alice.
out on top.
Ok, très bien. On va éviter de s'asseoir. Tableau. Ah, donc ça pourrait être toi. Ça pourrait être toi qui a mis cette image au truc de Nick. Est-ce que... C'était qui déjà? Walt. Walt. Photo d'équipe, oui, ça oui. Mais qui est déjà Walt? Walter. Ah, c'est toi, oui. Et non, ça on verra plus tard. J'ai découvert tous les persos sauf un. Intéressant. Je ne sais pas qui c'est. Peut-être le frère? Enfin non. Bah non, là il y a Nick, là il y a Sam. Le jumeau qui nous parle? Maybe. Je n'en ai aucune idée. 4. Fouiller le bureau de Walt. Je ne sais pas.
So, did you come to the logical conclusion to this mess we're in?
Pas trop.
Just a hint. We should get out of town immediately. Dennis tried to talk to me about Nick, and that's what got him killed. Exactly. Like I said, you should get out of town. And the details of Nick's death, it doesn't sound like him. 2 years is a long time, Sam. He may have changed more than you know. Changed decade-long habits? I need to go to the crash site. Just remember, if you're right...
Sam?
Oula!
What's happening? Dennis. That's Dennis.
Ah, j'aurais peut-être dû lui dire.
What happened? Is he...
Anna, listen to me. You need to be here with me and listen to what I have to say.
Oh my God, no. It's... How could this happen?
He died last night. Hours ago. Not much we can do right now. He asked me to meet him here after, but I was so drunk I arrived late. And the person that actually showed up killed him.
Person? Sam, you were clearly hiding something when we talked at the cafe. Was it this?
Anna, I didn't kill Dennis, I promise.
Of course, I know that.
Okay.
It's the only reason I'm not running for my life, but why haven't you said anything? At least to me. I wish you trusted me. It won't look good. We need to call the police.
They'll think I killed him. I thought I did at first. I have no alibi.
This is not about you. Dennis had a family. They have to know what happened. It's the right thing to do. Do you want Walter to find his body come Monday?
She has a point. Someone is gonna find him eventually. Involving the police would only slow us down. I'll be more efficient on my own. Efficient and possibly friendless. You already decided not to trust Anna about the shirt back at Christina's. If you don't listen to her now, what will she think of you?
Ouais, ouais. Pour une fois, ouais. Allez.
Okay. But not that phone. Use one of the landlines here and don't leave your name.
You remember I'm a journalist, right? I know how to keep things confidential.
Désolé.
So I think whoever did this might be linked to Nick's accident.
This is about Nick? The crash?
I'm going to the crash site to confirm my suspicions.
Sam, I'm not sure this is a good idea, going on your own like that.
I'd like you to come with me. Whatever I find, I don't want to face it alone.
Okay. You didn't trust me with all this at the cafe, but I am trusting you.
Ok.
Let me call the police from the landline real quick before we go.
Here we are.
It barely looks like anything happened.
It's been a week, but we'll find something. I know we will.
Et là, on va quitter après.
Is it okay if I stay here? I don't think I'm ready to...
Sure. I doubt I'll be good company anyway.
You mean you're over-focused to the point of non-reactive thing? I remember. Especially how you always end up being right, somehow. I hope. I don't know what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, me neither. This is the place.
C'est très très beau.
Nick, I'll get to the bottom of this. First, gather the clues. Cold, hard, plain facts. That's the only way I'll know what really happened.
Ouais, bah ça on le fera la prochaine fois. Parce que là, ça fait 3 heures. 2 sur ce live et 1 avant. Et voilà. Bon. Bah c'était cool. Donc, on va retourner où? On va rester là. Donc voilà. Et c'est fini. On se retrouve je sais pas quand. Toujours sur ce jeu. Bref. Voilà. Bon, allez. Moi, je vais y aller. Tchou tchou. On se retrouve je sais pas quand, ouais. Je parle trop. Allez. Bye bye.